performing under pressure, right? So what is the difference between practice and competition? Let me share a story. Let- I learned in my Navy this. During flying training, I used to fly helicopters in the Navy, by the way. I sailed the ships also. During flying training, a young naval pilot may practice hundreds of landing on long runway. The runway is wide, stable, forgiving. You can make mistakes, land runway with no problem. With practice, landings become routine things. Like you've taken a flight from Delhi to Bangalore or Bombay to Calcutta. So those pilots, it's a routine thing. They are doing it in and out. For them, perfection. Then comes the first landing on aircraft carrier at sea. Suddenly, everything changes. The runway is not 3,000, 4,000 meters long. It's just less than 200 meters on the aircraft carrier. It is moved, and the aircraft carrier is moving. It's not fixed, that runway. The moving on the sea. There is a wind, noise, experienced officers. People are watching you. The aircraft is safe, the pilot is safe, the flying skills are safe. What has changed? The pressure. Okay. So many first time pilots later say, I knew exactly what to do, but my heart was racing when I came to land on the aircraft carrier. Can you visualize the Gulf of Hormuz and the Seventh Fleet, American fleet, with the aircraft carrier and 30 other ships? What are they doing? It's a really a tricky and professional job to land and take off from the aircraft carrier. So competition is exactly the same. Your tools haven't changed, your skills haven't disappeared. What changes is the pressure your mind feels. And that's what we are going to understand today. So, what is pressure? Pressure is not the situation. Pressure is our perception of the situation. Remember this. Are you getting the difference? Pressure is not it's because of so and so situation. I'm going for competition. There is the pressure. No, it is the perception of the situation. Two competitors may face the same task. One sees it as opportunity, the other sees it, if I fail, everything is over. Perception. The task is identical, the minds are different. So pressure does not come from competition, it comes from meaning we attach to the competition. So far, so good. So how the mind responds to the pressure. Our mind has an ancient survival system designed to protect us from the danger. Thousands of years ago, if a tiger appeared, the mind had three options, three choices. Yes, imagine आप लोग जंगल में जा रहे हो and suddenly a tiger appears. You all have different minds. You are all built differently. You have three choices. One is in competition, this may appear as becoming aggressive, rushing, forcing performance, trying too hard, fight. Or second option is what? Flight. You can all see the slides clearly? Hmm? All of you? Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Rashmi, Dilput, Siraj, Muskan,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Sidhu, Priyanshu. Okay. Flight means run away. You see a tiger, what do you say? Chalo, मेरे को भागना है. Dewey says, I will fight the tiger. Whereas Muskan says, I'll better not look at the tiger, I will run away from here. So in competition, it may appear as wanting to quit, avoiding difficult tasks, loss of confidence, looking for excuses, right? And My friend Dilkush, he freezes. अब टाइगर आ गया, मेरे को ना तो लड़ सकता हूँ ना मैं भाग सकता हूँ. He freezes. क्या करूं समझ नहीं पड़ रहा है. So he becomes immobile. This is common. Right? What happens in competition? Forgetting familiar process. जो कुछ पढ़ के आए हो सब भूल गए. Mind goes blank. Hands become stiff. हाथ हिल ही नहीं रहे. No, hesitating despite knowing what to do. Then have you forgotten something during an exam that you knew perfectly well at home? That is freeze response. So pressure is not the enemy. This is your key message. Pressure is inevitable. Panic. क्या लिखा है नीचे? Somebody read me this. I can't see. It's too small. Muskan, Rashmeet,
Panic,
क्या लिखा है?
panic is
Panic is
optional.
optional.
Panic is optional. That means every champion experiences pressure. Olympic athletes, pilots, doctors, surgeons, military commanders like me, the world is skilled champions like you will all experience pressure. The difference is not what they feel less pressure. The difference is how you respond to the pressure. How you respond to the pressure. That is the difference. How will you respond? At Ved Kazan, my organization, which I'm the founder, we believe there is a huge difference between reaction and response. Do not mix up, do not interchange these words. Reaction is automatic, it is driven by fear. Example, I'm going to fail. Reaction. I have made a mistake. I can't recover. And so this is reaction is what? Emotional. Agree? And response is considered opinion. सोच विचार के जवाब देना. जवाब means you are not talking to anyone, but self-talk. Response is conscious. I'm aware of what I'm saying. What is the best thing I can do now? One question changes everything. Reaction looks backward. The response looks forward. Simple analogy. Imagine driving a car. Child suddenly runs across your road. Some of you may be driving a car. Some of you may be driving a two-wheeler. Hmm? A child suddenly runs across the road. Would you scream, close your eyes? Hmm? Most of the girls do that. एकदम सामने बच्चा आ गया, आंखें बंद कर ली, freeze. Would you break, scare, or respond? Your survival depends on your response, not on your reaction. Do, do not panic. Competition works the same way. Typical exercise. Explain why it works. When we become anxious, our breathing becomes fast. Have you noticed that? Eh? When you are anxious, your breathing becomes fast, shallow.
होना चाहिए था.
Deep breath is when you are anxious, fast, shallow, irregular. Sometimes the mind interprets as a danger. Slow breathing sends opposite message. It tells the mind, I am safe. Slow breathing, I am safe. The nervous system begins to calm down. Slow breathing. That's why people tell you, chalo, बैठ जा beta. You बैठ जाओ. Take a sip of water, glass of water, sit down. Take a deep breath, slow breath. So practice together and say, Let's do this together. Are you all ready to do this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's all do this together. Sit comfortably, relax your shoulders. Come on. थोड़ा सा relax your shoulders. Close your eyes if you are comfortable. Inhale gently through your nose. Gently through your nose. I- Follow me. Inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. Exhale. One, two, three, four, five, six. Repeat this on your own. Open your eyes and see me. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. Exhale. One, two, three, four, five, six. Inhale four, hold four, exhale six. Yeah. And if you close your eyes, it's better. It works faster. Repeat once again. Okay, come back to normal. How many of you feel slightly calmer now? Most participants will notice a difference. You can use this technique just before your computation starts, while waiting for your turn, or even after making a mistake to reset your mind. Simple technique, no? Hmm? इसको प्राणायाम में क्या बोलते हैं? किसी को पता है? अनुलोम विलोम, और इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं ऑल्टरनेट नॉस्ट्रल ब्रीदिंग. Well, don't worry, just remember this as a simple inhale four, hold four, exhale six. Same nose again inhale. राइट से निकाला है, राइट से इनहेल करो, टेक इट आउट, मीन्स साइकिल. I have a lot of stories to share, but anyway, so this technique, I went to Russia in 79 for learning to fly new type of helicopter which India was getting. Hmm. For all flying people, before you fly, the doctor checks you. Checks your pulse, checks your blood pressure, and he says, okay, you are fit, go. Otherwise, if doctor says you are not fit, then, and if you have had a one or two packs last night, he can tell you whether you are fit or not fit. Anyway, I'm a teetotaler. So one day, a doctor came to me immediately after joining in Russia, and he says, Mehta. They don't say Mehta. Right? You say Mehta. There is no H in Russian thing. So for H, they say or the. Mehta, your BP is high. मैं तो मर गया. मैं तो हिंदुस्तान से मैं उधर, हम 50 जने आए थे, तो यार मेरी फ्लाइंग नहीं, तो आई टू गो बैक टू इंडिया, बीपी है. I said, never mind. We'll I said, okay, I'll come back after 20 minutes after seeing everybody, you know. So he went away. I did my Anulom Vilom there. That is in 79. मैंने Anulom Vilom किया 20 times. Then last he came back to me. He again checked my blood pressure. He said, it's perfect. You Indians are, have you done some black magic? I said, no, nothing. I never used to tell them what trick and all this. They have no idea. When my blood pressure started, this was the first time I came to know my BP is slightly on the edge. Not like 140, 15. In the aviation flying, ideal BP is 120 by 80. Mine was 125 by 90. I said, no, you can't fly. But Anulom Vilom worked magic. So this is the trick I'm sharing with you. will work beautifully everywhere. Any question? Hmm? No, so far, my God, I've been going so fast, and you guys either सब तो सिर के ऊपर से निकल गया या नहीं. Okay, right. Pressure never asks whether you are ready. It simply arrives. Your greatest advantage is not eliminating pressure. It is training your mind to respond wisely when under pressure. Okay. So, champion's mind. What separates a good competitor from a champion? What separates a good competitor from a champion? Tell me, skill, practice, knowledge, हार्ड वर्क है. और मम्मी पापा तो कहते बेटा बहुत मेहनत कर. एंड जैसे मेरा बच्चा मोहम्मद बहुत मेहनत करता है और वो फर्स्ट क्लास फर्स्ट आया, उसको अच्छा नॉलेज है, बट दैट इज नॉट गुड इनफ. ऑल दीज आर important, but at the world skill level almost everyone is technically competent. Those who are competing with world level, everybody is as good as you technically, whatever knowledge you have got. That's why you are there. But the real difference lies in your mind, your emotions, how you manage them. Got it? So, 5 mental habits of a champion. Things I cannot control. I can't control judges, other competitors, competition venue, equipment. Things I can control: preparation, attention, attitude, breathing, my response instead of reacting. So most people waste enormous energy worrying about things they cannot influence, control. Champions invest their energy into what matters, is keeping your own mind under control. How many of you agree with me? Yes or no? Hmm?
Yes.
Agree?
Yes, sir.
Keeping your mind under control.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm sharing with you the tips and the tricks how to keep your mind under control. Remember one thing: energy flows where attention goes. Who said this? Napoleon Hill, the great motivator, writer, book. Energy flows where attention goes. Do you know the meaning of this? आपका जिधर ध्यान जाता है उधर सारी ऊर्जा जाती है. And it's the energy which can make a situation good or bad. If your mind is thinking about failure, if your mind is thinking about the other competitor who's so good, then your energy will go and make sure you fail. If your mind, energy, your attention says, I'm the best, but not fake, you have to be really prepared. No fake, I'm the best. उसे कहने से काम नहीं चलता है. Yes, I'm fully ready. I'm aware of myself. Okay, relax. So you will be more powerful. It is one thing you are worrying about that cannot control. What is one thing that you're worrying about you cannot control? Come on, tell me. Unmute yourself. Let's hear something.
I
What is
cannot
that
control
one
my
thing?
thoughts, like thoughts as in we can control our mind, but at time of competition we need to focus on what is more important instead of focusing on other things which are not important. So we cannot
Right?
control your thoughts on that particular point.
Okay. So would you like to learn how to control your thoughts?
Yes, definitely.
Simple. You're going to learn all these things. What can you not control? Negative thoughts, the past failures, the future. What will happen if I don't win the medal? मैं अपने घर में देश में मोदी जी को कैसे मुंह दिखाऊंगी? अपने माता पिता को क्या मुंह दिखाऊंगी? Huh? These are all thoughts what Rashmeet has said. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So clarity begins by knowing what deserves your attention and what does not. Habit 2. What is habit 2? Confidence comes from preparation. You have to prepare well. What gives you confidence? The winning, praise, success will give you the confidence. So think, visualize you are the winner and you are got the trophy or the medal. Everybody is applauding, ताली बजा रहे हैं. Visualization. You learn all these things. Those things create temporary confidence. Real confidence comes from preparation. How now you got how many days? 45 days to go, all of you. 45 days is good enough. 4 weeks, you train yourself for mental thing. All right. Hmm? You can tell your sir. You can email me. I will train you. Every day, the mental nourishment has to go to be mentally strong. Okay. Confidence is not saying I will definitely win. That's not confidence. Okay. Confidence is saying whatever happens, I know I have prepared well. Please change this if you have been wrong. You have heard this many times. I heard from so many girls and boys. I will definitely win. But without preparation, how will you win? But when you say, whatever happens, I know I have prepared well. When you say like this, I prepared well, then if you have not prepared well, there will be a guilt feeling. So you won't say this. Okay, you have to prepare well. Explain the confidence cycle. Preparation, practice, confidence cycle. Preparation, practice, small success, confidence, better performance, and greater confidence. It's a cycle. A pilot doesn't become confident after takeoff. A pilot becomes confident because of thousands of hours of training. Can you guess how many hours I must have flown in the Navy? After leaving Navy, I went to merchant ship. Okay. I flew 5,000 hours when I was in the Navy. So that confidence comes with the thousands hours flying. Exactly the same for WorldSkills competitor. Confidence is earned, not wished to existence. Next habit number 3, master your self-talk. Self-talk, we all talk to ourselves. The question is, in your inner voice, helping you or hurting you? Negative self-talk. I will mess up. I will always make mistakes. Everyone is better than me. What if I fail? Self-talk. These are not good. Avoid making affirmations. The positive self-talk. What will you say? Positive self-talk. I'm the best. Is this positive self-talk? हम यही सुनते आ रहे हैं ना अभी तक. Correct, Rashmeet, Mohanraj? Don't make fake affirmation. It's a fake affirmation. Instead, what will you say? Come on, everyone, unmute and say it loudly with me. The positive self-talk. Repeat after me quickly. I have practiced this.
I have
I have
We have
practiced
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 this.
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 I have
I
practiced
have
One
this.
practiced
step at a time.
One
One step at a time.
one
One
step
step,
at
I
a
step
time.
stay
at a
calm.
One
time.
step
one
at a
step
time.
at
Time.
a
Stay
time.
calm.
Trust my training.
I trust
Trust
my
my
Trust
training.
my
I
I
training.
trust
trust
my
my
I
training.
focus,
training.
I focus on the process.
I'll
I
focus on the
Focus on
flow
the
of
flow of
Focus
the
on the
chaos.
propulsion.
Okay, so this is positive self-talk. Remember, avoid fake talks. किसी को बताने के लिए नहीं बताने. Okay, ask everyone to write one sentence. I'm asking you and repeat before completing. Write down these 4 sentences. I am ready. Before every competition, say to yourself, I am ready. I stay calm. I trust my preparation. I focus on this moment. I am ready. I stay calm. I trust my preparation. I focus on this moment. I'm in the present. Words become thoughts. Thoughts influence your emotions. Emotions influence your action. And actions determine results, your destiny. Habit number 4, visualization. The mind cannot always distinguish between vividly imagined success and real experience. That is why elite athletes, the best doctors, pilots, military commanders rehearse mentally. They all rehearse mentally. Okay. This is another 2 minutes visualization exercise we are going to do. Are you guys okay if I take 15 minutes more, or are you in rush? Are you
Okay,
all
sir.
enjoying? Do you
Yeah, yeah.
find this
Yes.
session
Yes, sir.
useful?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's going to change your life. I can give you a guarantee. Okay, when we do meditation, I'm only giving you some sample. Meditation, the important part of meditation is visualization. Means you visualize what is still not happened. You visualize, I have stood first, I am receiving the trophy with your eyes closed. Can you visualize like this? Just close your eyes, visualize, I am the winner, I have got the medal, 100 people clapping, and my whole country, 20 crore people are welcoming me at the Delhi airport or Bangalore airport or Chennai airport. Okay, open your eyes. Is it simple or difficult? It's neither simple nor difficult. It is requires practice. Are you getting Muskan? Mohan
Yes.
Raj, Dilkut,
Yes.
Siraj, Vinny? Okay. So imagine entering the now close your eyes. Now keep visualizing as I'm telling you like a movie. आपके हर आंख के सामने एक पिक्चर चलनी चाहिए. ठीक है? आंखें बंद. Imagine entering a competition venue. शंघाई में आप हॉल में जा रहे हो. Notice your breath. Slow breath. Feel calm. See your workstation where you're going to sit. Visualize everything. Everything is ready for you at your workstation. You begin confidently. Every movement is smooth. Your concentration remains steady. Even if something unexpected happens, you stay calm. You solve the problem. You finish the product strongly. The best product of your life. Take one deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Now open your eyes. Visualization is mental rehearsal. It's a rehearsal for your that day. What you need to do is remember what I've told you, simple, eh? And practice it. Okay. Where hundreds of thousands of my students in the last 30 years after leaving Navy have changed their life. In 2024, two of my students from scratch, within 8 months, they went to Goa Nationals at Goa National Games. Heard of that? One girl at the age of 21 or no, 20, she got the bronze medal in Manipuri martial art, mind training. The another boy, 18 years old, he was competing in the junior section. His coach said, "You participate in the senior." In the senior judo, first time competing, he won the gold medal. Why? He knew the techniques, he knew coach was telling him, but nobody told him how to make your mind strong. Isn't that very important? Okay. Hundreds of people are changing their lives. So take this class very seriously. Visualization is mental rehearsal. You are programming your mind before performance. Habit number 5. Recover quickly from mistake. Every competitor makes a mistake. Champions recover faster. The difference is not perfection. The difference is recovery. Okay. How to get back on your feet and start again. Next, tool for the moment. Reset. What is reset? R stands for recognize the mistake. Recognize the mistake, don't deny it. E, exhale. Take one slow breath. S, shift attention. Forget the mistake. E, execute the next task. Trust your preparation. Recognize, exhale, shift attention, execute the next task. E, trust. Tell them one mistake should never become 5 mistakes. Right? In competition, mistakes are inevitable. Dwelling on them is optional. One mistake should never become 5 mistakes. Right? Mind reset. Practicing mindful meditation every day for 15 minutes. If possible, better twice a day. 15 minutes mindful meditation to nourish your mind, to make your mind strong, to make yourself physically fit, strong. What do? You go to the gym, you exercise, but and you have a good diet. But has anyone told you how to make your mind strong? Is it required to keep your mind strong? Practice meditation, visualization. I can not, I can do it. Visualization is in the present tense, Vartman Kal mein. That means I have done it. I am done it. Visualize who are with you, who are applauding you in this journey. Visualize already accomplished. That is visualization in meditation, not otherwise. Champions are not those who never fall. Champions are those who stand up before others realize they have fallen. Are those who, when others, before others realize that you have fallen. Okay. Competition day check list. On competition day, what is your checklist?